Okay, today we're just going to do a very simple floor-based practice based on some of the principles of Pilates. And I thought we'd just investigate that different way of breathing in Pilates and just simple movements to activate our core muscles. Essentially, Pilates is all about learning to control the way your body moves so that you don't cause any pain and long-term kind of health issues. And learning about it's been pretty interesting. It's a very different way of breathing to, I guess, Qigong and to yoga, but in a way it's the same as well, because it's just about bringing awareness into the body. It's about moving with the breath. And so we'll work our way through the kind of different ideologies today and see if we can get our heads around it. Let's just start though by allowing ourselves to arrive into practice. Give yourself all the time you need just to let go of whatever busyness you've had this morning. Just allow your body to embrace the stillness. Make sure you're in a comfortable seated position. You might prop your sit bones a little higher than your knees to just allow your spine to be long, right from the base of the tailbone up through the back, the neck, right to the top of the head. Feel the chest open, shoulders relaxed. Just allowing everything to sink down, just surrender into the support of the earth. You might like to close down your eyes. You don't have to. Bringing your awareness into the body. You might scan through and just see if you can find any places of stiffness, soreness, tension. And just breathe into those parts of the body. Let's take our hands down and we're going to inhale to open them wide, turn the palms up, lift up, reach up, turn the palms and sink the shoulders down. Allow everything to settle. Inhale again, lift up, reach up. Exhale, side out. And one last time, we inhale, reach up. Pardon me. And slowly draw the hands down. Let's take our left hand to our heart center, right hand to our lower belly. Let's take a moment to get a sense for the breath. Just went and did some gardening right before practice today. So. You might take a moment to get a sense for where your breath is at. Without trying to change it, just notice whether it's fast or slow, deep or shallow, regular, irregular. Just notice, just watch. You might bring the breath down to your abdomen. Just feel your belly expand, diaphragm drops. And then as you sigh it out, hand comes back towards the spine. Today we're going to be focusing more on our Pilates style breath, which is a lateral breath, opening into the side parts of the body. Let's bring our hands to our rib cage. As we breathe, we're going to feel the rib cage expand. As we sigh out, hands come back towards each other. Just get that sense of the rib cage opening out and then closing back in. Moving with the breath. The Pilates breath, we scoop the abdomen in a bit more. We draw in the belly to really help hold the breath in this side part of the body. So you might just scoop in the belly and see how that feels. And then we're going to take our hands back to heart center and back to our belly, or just below your belly. You might take a little cough just to feel into your abdominal muscles, that part where the cough happens. It's where you want to bring your attention. This is your transverse abdominis. As we engage this muscle, see if you can keep your breath moving. Shoulders are still heavy. You should still feel the breath coming into the side part of the body. See if you can keep those low muscles engaged. Just take another cough if you need to find them again. It can take a little bit of practice to learn to engage these muscles while we also move our body. We're going to do this seated, and then we'll also do it while we're lying down so we get a sense of how it feels. My favorite way to really notice those muscles switching on is to pretend you're blowing out birthday candles. So take another breath in, and then purse the lips as we press the air out, as if we're blowing birthday candles on a cake. Not that we do that anymore in coronavirus times, but you can imagine. We've all done it. So as you blow out those candles, you might feel those muscles engage. And see if you can keep that engagement going while you continue to breathe. This is essentially the Pilates breath that goes throughout all the exercises, learning to engage these muscles for our breathing so that we protect our spine and learn to move our body efficiently without causing pain in our lower back, without straining or causing damage to our muscles. As many times as you need to, just blow out those candles, re-engage those core muscles, continue to breathe. And just watch what happens to the breath. Rib cage is still expanding. Just bring a small hint of a smile to the corners of the mouth. Feel like we're breathing in presence, letting go of distraction, learning this art of control so that we can move efficiently, move effortlessly. Whenever you're ready, slowly blink open your eyes if they're closed. We're going to come down onto our mat now, just flat on the floor. And just take a moment to, we're going to take our knees high, tailbone is heavy, soles of the feet are flat to the floor. Just take a moment to settle yourself. You might feel into where the spine touches the ground. You might creep the fingers away from the head along the mat. Palms are facing down, just so you move your shoulders away from the ears. Allow them to settle down, sink down. Back of the head is heavy, and you might just tuck your chin a millimeter or two just so you feel that length extending through the neck. So our hands are just below our hips, pressing into the ground. Our feet are pressing into the ground. Now we're just going to take a moment to tilt our tailbone, our pelvic bone. You might tilt it or lift it up, and this will make the base of your spine sink into the mat. And then tilt it forward. This will curl the spine a little. So let's just move through this movement of the pelvic bone forward and back, feeling the spine curl, feeling the spine flatten. Just get a sense for how big your range of movement is here. And then we're going to find a midpoint in between these two where it feels like a natural point for your body to stay. This is our neutral spine. Might be a small gap between your lumbar spine and the floor. And just hold this space. We're going to slowly curl up our upper body, our shoulders, neck and head, just in a minute. But before we do it, we're just going to see if we can engage those muscles in our core, in that mid part of our body, just below our belly button. You might like to do this through that idea of taking a little cough, feeling into those muscles, or maybe that blowing out the birthday candle. Feel those muscles switch on. We're going to take an inhale to prepare. And then we exhale. We're going to slowly lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. Keeping the neck long. Just come up so that the upper part of your spine, shoulders, and neck are off the ground without putting any tension in the neck. Inhale when we're up there. And we exhale to slowly roll the spine down. So we're just lifting our upper spine, our waist still connected to the ground. Let's inhale to prepare again. Exhale to lift. You might feel the hands creep forward a little. Just fingers pressing towards the heels. Let's inhale while we're up. Exhale, curl down. See if we can get a little bit of flow here. Inhaling to prepare, switch those muscles on. Exhale, slowly lift up, reach the hands forward. Head is heavy. Inhale while we're up, and then exhale to roll down slowly. Inhale, feel the breath extend out into the rib cage. Exhale, slowly come up. Fingers are pressing forward towards the heels. Take an inhale again. Exhale, slowly roll down. Inhaling while we're down. Exhale, slowly come up. Fingers reach towards the heels. Exhale, we slowly come down. Let's do one more. Inhaling to open wide through the rib cage. Exhale, upper body slowly lifts up, reach forward. Take an inhale while we're up. Exhale to come down. Nice. All right, we're going to bring our hands to our hip bones now. Next exercise we'll do is we're going to just open out through our thighs, seeing if we can stabilize the hips using that same switching on of that abdominal muscles. This is a very subtle movement. We're just opening to externally rotate our hips. But we want to make sure the opposite hip bone doesn't lift off the ground. So let's see how we go with this. We're going to inhale to prepare, switch on those muscles, extend out through the rib cage, and we exhale, open out through one of the hips, and just take it down as far as you can before the opposite side moves. We inhale to take it back up, and then we switch sides. You might notice one side feels a little easier than the other. Inhale up, exhale open. Glute muscles will need to be switched on a little here as well. So just move from side to side, inhaling to bring the legs up towards each other. Exhaling to open out the hip. You feel your tailbone lift up, you've gone a little too far. See if you can bring that feeling of precision and control into the movement. We learn to engage the correct muscles before we move. This helps our body just stay healthy. Our muscles protect our ligaments and joints. Allow our body to move without pain, without awkwardness. Let's take two more each side. And slowly let it go. Just allow your body to maybe wiggle it out a little. All right, this time we're going to lift our knees up. So we're in kind of a reverse tabletop. The legs are raised about 90 degrees. And again, we're going to just inhale to switch on those abdominal muscles. Widen through the rib cage. As we exhale, we're going to tap one of our feet down to the ground, just the toes touching. And then we inhale back to the center. And we exhale opposite side. And again, see if you can make sure that we're not moving through those hips. So one stabilizes the other. We just come down as far as we can without putting any pressure on our spine. You'll know this because you'll start to feel more of a curve moving into your spine. If you let go of those abdominal muscles. So hold that sense of strength coming from the mid part of the body as we move the legs. Spine stays with that neutral curve that we found at the start. If you have any pain in your lower back, just take a break, maybe hug the knees to the chest. And then whenever you're ready, just extend the legs out. Take a moment. You might like to wobble from side to side. Take a breath. All right, we're going to Bring our feet back to the floor, soles of the feet down. And then we're going to turn our knees to the side. So we roll into a side position. Extend the arm long. You might like to bring your head down. If you feel comfortable, you might be able to prop your head up under the hand, whatever works for you. And we're going to just do some small circles opening through the shoulders. Inhaling to lift the arm and just follow the arm around in an arc. And as we do this, keep the shoulders hips stacked. You might notice you have to engage those same core muscles. And just move as far as your range of movement allows. You might keep your eyes on the fingers as much as you can without putting any strain in the neck. Turning the arc of the palm to move in the same direction as the movement. Now let's come back that other direction. Make sure you're not falling back through the hip as the arm comes behind the body. The hip stays stacked. All right, let's bring our hands together in front of the body, palm onto palm. And this time we're going to open out through our chest. Let's inhale together to prepare. Again, you might get a sense of switching on those core muscles. The ribs are wide. And we exhale, draw the palm across the body, open out, shoulder drops down, arm extends, open. We inhale to lift up, reach up. And then we exhale, palms come together and we open through the chest. Again, keeping the hips stacked. Exhale and open out. We want to feel this twist through the mid part of our spine. Let's slowly roll back onto our spine, taking the knees up high. We're going to extend the arms wide again, shoulders are heavy. Take the knees high, feet are pointed out. We're going to inhale to prepare, switch on those abdominal muscles. Exhale, drop the knees to the side, just coming to a spinal twist. Inhale to roll back onto the spine. Exhale, side out. Inhale back. Exhale, let it go. You might like to roll your neck to the opposite side as the knees. Keeping the knees together, ankles together. Now let's slowly meet in the center. Wrap the arms around, just hug the knees into the body, tailbone heavy. Now we're going to spin around to the opposite side. You can just turn over if you like. But for the purposes of the screen, I'll twist around. Let's extend, take our knees out to the side again. Extend our arm under, supporting the head. Bring your knees up into a 90-degree angle. And again, we're going to extend our arm up, keeping the hips stacked as we rotate the arm around. Let's bring the arms together, extended out in front of the body. We'll inhale, scoop the belly, switch on those stomach muscles. Exhale, open out. Dropping the shoulder down, keeping the hips stacked. Inhale to reach up high, draw the palms together. Exhale, open out. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, open. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, open. One more time. Let's slowly roll back onto our spine. This time we're going to take our palms down by the side of the body again, palms facing down. Let's take a breath to scoop the belly, feel the ribcage wide. And just come back into that sense of the neutral spine, just with a little bit of a curve at the bottom end. Switching on those abdominal muscles, you might blow out those candles again. Let's inhale. Exhale, we push through the hands and the feet, slowly roll the spine up. Once we're up, let's take another inhale. And then curl the spine down, pressing through the floor. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll through the spine, slowly curling up. Take another breath while we're up. And we exhale down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll down, flatten the spine, curl it up. Lift the tailbone up. Take another inhale. Slowly curl the spine down. Let's inhale, switch on those muscles. Exhale to curl up. This time we're going to inhale to lift our arms up above the head. Exhale, curl the spine down. Inhale, lift the hands back to the side of the body. Exhale, curl the spine, lift the tailbone up. Inhale, take the hands over the head. Exhale, hands come down. Press through the feet, roll down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, flatten the spine, lift the tailbone, press through the feet. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, tailbone comes down. Slowly rolling down. Inhale, arms back down by the side. Let's extend the legs out. We're going to take the arms overhead. Just allow our whole body to be flat to the earth, side out. We'll inhale to take the arms up high, turning the palms out. And then exhale, slowly curl up the head, neck, and shoulders, rolling through the vertebrae one at a time. We inhale to reach up high, grow tall, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, stretch forward. Inhale to lift up high, feel like we're being tugged through the top of our head. And then exhale, we'll come down all the way. Take the hands overhead, side out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, we lift the arms up above. And then feel like we're being slowly tugged up. Spine rolls up. And then exhale to reach forward. We're just going to slowly walk our heels out wide, opening up the legs as wide as is comfortable for you. And then slowly just walk the hands forward, just allowing gravity to hang our upper body down. Heels are pressing into the floor. Legs are heavy. Take a breath. Walk the hands back. We'll bring the legs closer together, just hip width apart. Extend the arms out. Let's find our sit bones and their connection to the earth. We're going to inhale. And then exhale, reach forward to the opposite foot. Inhale to grow tall again, spine is long. Exhale, take your hand outside, opposite leg. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, reach forward. Just feel like we're moving from side to side with flow, with precision. Feel that sense of switching on the muscles as we inhale and grow tall, scoop the belly. Side body grows wide. Every time we inhale to meet back at the center, drop the shoulders. Exhale, we reach forward. Let's slowly come up. We're going to roll over onto our knees. So we're in a tabletop position. And then slowly press through the hands, through the feet to raise our tailbone up. Lift it high. Take a breath. We'll slowly walk one foot in front of the other, pressing through the heel to come to the top of the mat. Take all the time you need. And then let's hang down, allow our spine to let go. Pressing through the feet, we slowly lift up one vertebrae at a time. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Take a breath. finish the practice in gratitude for the shared energy of practicing together today. You might take a moment to focus on something in our life, helping us move away from grievance, away from focus on what we need, what we want, what we don't have, what we might be disappointed by. We use practice to move towards gratitude, focusing on what we have, what's in our day, what's in our life. As we focus on our health, we might slowly become of more service to those around us we care about, in our family and our community. We thank each other for the shared energy of practicing today. Thanks, everyone. How'd you go with Pilates breath? Is that all right?
Yeah.
It takes a while to learn that thing of engaging the muscles and breathing at the same time. Like you have to just keep bringing your mind back to it, hey?
Yeah, those movements felt good though.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we might do more Pilates the next few weeks, but I'm just going to keep it really simple so it's not too, not too much pressure on our spines and things.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you, Rich.
Thank you.
Hey, Emerald.